Hello and welcome to the Fun Urchin Park Season 4, Blister Critters. Toucan, give us the rundown of what happened last episode.
Son of a... Okay.
Haha.
So, we had a really lispy octopus come in and actually get really talkative with our rabbit fellow, and Mr. Jacob. And see, the octopus, he really didn't like that I kept hitting his tentacle over and over and over again. But we just kept wailing on him and wailing on him and wailing on him and wailing on him to the point where he finally just up and offed himself. And that's just about it. That's pretty much it, actually.
Yeah. The octopus basically committed senboku, if I think that's correct. And you still have no idea as to what's going on. And since we are down a player, Cap has unfortunately had connection issues, so we're going to say for this episode at least, and maybe possibly even the next one, his character has come down with some sort of tentacle fever. Make that as you will.
I mean, we can just do it that he's there, just that he's like can't talk.
Sign up the
You got
Sign
food
up the
poisoning
train,
from
maybe.
chewing on that raw
He
calamari.
was chewing on a bit of cat. Yeah, you're right. He's chewing on a calamari. But our players that are here now have a level up. And again, I'm going to pick on you Toucan first because you missed the first set of level up explanations because you couldn't make the episode, and now Cap can't make the episode. But you can explain your 2 level ups you've had since the level 1.
Absolutely. So when I went from level, I was not here when everybody discussed what the blister they got for level 2. So Toucan, he got discombobulate. Now, from a very famous, dare I say, detective, British detective with a famous Doctor Follow Him Around series, there was an ongoing joke, dare I say, don't want to say the type of word of the video, but going around where he discombobulated, which that's why I had to choose this one. Discombobulate is my second blister. It's where I burn 2 grit in attack. If you hit, you stun your target for 1 round instead of dealing health damage. In addition, your target now suffers a -1 to all rolls for the duration of combat. This power can be used cumulatively. So I could just keep discombobulating him and he keeps getting a -1, -1, -1. But I could just imagine the toucan smacking someone astride the face with his wing or his beak and discombobulating them. I thought that was really cool. But on my level 3, I got Find Clue, which means Matt has to tell me if we're stuck as a party on what to do next. Matt has to tell me what to do next. It's basically summer it up. Yes. But we didn't do, it's supposed to be one per episode, but I did say I will leave it to him. I don't want to know every single thing about the story. I'm not going to use and abuse this ability. But if we're literally looking at a puzzle and it's not going right, or we're spending half the episode just trying to figure out this puzzle, I will use this ability to Matt can give me a hint, not give me the answer, but give us a hint on how to go next. So, yes,
I like how
and
you
maybe
think
to
I
his
know what's
benefit
going
too.
on.
You know, I have my faith in you, Matt, that you would know what's going on. You would absolutely
someone
know.
does.
But you know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate and just be blind and deaf to what you just said and say that Matt knows everything all the time. Yes, all the time. I'm going to be oblivious to everything. Matt is God. He's always going to know everything going on, always.
Jeez, suck my dick whilst you're at it much.
You might as well. Come on down. Come to America. You come on down.
Okay, Jay, what's your level up?
How do they do it down south?
So for my level up, I got a little bit more grit. Now 20 grit instead of 16. I also got a new blister power. Silent Paw. I can burn X amount of grit to move silently for X rounds, or 10x seconds to gain advantage on scurry and sneak checks. basically, your boy's stealthy now.
Ooh. Okay. And Cartman, go.
Yo. So yeah, Gertrude is going to be growing an extra limb, kind of. So I'm going for my B3, my level 3, is a tendril limb. This was the ability the octopus had. I'll read it anyway. That is one of your limbs sizzles away into an inky black version of itself. It can split into 3 opposite segments like a flail or remain as one large whip. Choose either the whip or the flail. Your tendril limb is permanently refashioned into this weapon. I talked to Matt when it says permanently. We're doing it like via combat, aren't we?
Yeah, so kind of every combat encounter. Or if you wanted to do it back, because I think if you have that permanently, that might be a little bit weird for you. But yeah, we can go by ear.
Yeah, I think it's a combat basis.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, and it cost me 4 grit, but with the flail, I can separate my attacks and I can attack 3 times.
I think that's
nice and easy.
That was the whip, though, wasn't it, buddy? The flail is two scrap.
3 scrap, 3 separate times for D scrap damage each.
Yeah, that's if you make it into the whip. If you make it into the flail, it's 1 time for 2D scrap.
That's it. You got it.
There you go. Last but not least, Flower. Describe your upgrade.
Well, hello. Oh, yes. Manny has leveled up, put the 4 into grit, so his max grit is now 26, and my ability is Quibble. 3. At no cost, you re-roll a failed roll. Whether or not you succeed on this roll, you must re-roll your next success. Not this action, but next time you have to roll. Yeah.
So, for anyone that didn't understand a word he just said, essentially, if he wants to re-roll, he can, but then the next roll has to also re-roll.
Yeah.
And that is the levelling up for now. We'll get Cap to do his as and when he can, when he's back. But with the octopus dead on the floor, the dam broken, and no one in charge anymore, absolute pandemonium takes place as all the aquatic creatures are rushing into the aquarium to basically soak themselves up in the long-deserved and long-required water tanks. I mean, there might even be a few fish orgies going on. You don't know. You might not want to know. Or you might stand and stare and watch.
Actually, Matt, I'll have you know, basically fish lay their eggs and then the males come and jizz all over the eggs. There's no orgies going on, you sick fuck.
That is just too much information, you silly bird. Now, Gertrude's going to go get a drink.
Depends on the type of fish.
Yes, you totally commented on me talking to the voiceless god that just entered our head. Yeah, this is totally what Toucan was saying.
I will have you know
loud.
that some fish do fuck. Specific ones.
Some just very specific. Yes.
The Chinese fucking
One
fish.
very smart one. One thing.
Why am I not surprised that you, of all people, Jay, know which fish fuck?
Hey, hang on a minute.
I mean,
There's also
actually,
some
I
that
wanna
climb up
ask,
your penis and you piss in a
dolphins-
river.
Are dolphins a form of fish?
No, they're
Or are
mammals.
they like
What the
mammals?
fuck?
They're porpoises? Or dolphins are mammals?
They've got
Yeah?
them in the eyes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Hold on. Okay. All right.
Sorry,
This is another episode of Toucan don't know jack shit about animals. Hold on. Hey, at least I asked him to just make a blind statement that could
Yeah.
be then edited, then just freaking clipped, and yeah.
Or
I don't know.
dolphins fish.
We now have the clip of dolphins are mammals? I think
I don't know everything.
So,
I don't make
Dolph-
blanket statements anymore.
not after the
Those are
rabbits are
mean.
kittens.
And you wonder why
Yes,
you
dolphins
get
are
clips on
mammals.
Whales are also mammals.
I knew whales are
Porpoises are-
mammals. That's why I asked.
Okay,
Right, 'cause
porpoises are mammals.
'cause
Manatees are mammals.
Humans
Whales
are
are
mammals.
they're the world's largest mammals, I think, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whales are the world's largest mammals. I know that's how I knew they were mammals.
Join us next time on the Discovery Channel.
Yeah, this is Animal Planet.
The more you know.
I'll let you have that one because I just said one. Right.
Yeah.
So you motherfuckers are now heading out. Anything you want to do before you leave the aquarium and
Yes.
the water park?
Loot.
Yes.
Loot.
Gertrude needs to fish. He's hungry.
You want to
Yes.
fish.
Yes. I essentially
want
need
to
food, so what I'm going to ask is this. So I've got a plan. Don't worry, guys. It's going to be a great time. We've got this dead octopus you see right in front of us. Who
Can we eat
likes
the octopus?
Exactly.
Calamari.
Buddy, completely eat the octopus.
I mean,
Nom, 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 nom.
yes.
It's a giant octopus. Can that be
How are
helpful
you
for
going
it?
to eat it?
With my sharp teeth.
One
Carnivore.
tentacle at a time.
You're a porcupine.
Just going to eat it.
I can cook it.
We don't have a lighter.
I mean-
I've given everyone Otto's sheet. Are you sure you want to eat the octopus raw?
It might have toxins in it.
Yeah.
Or
I'm going to have
parasites.
to wash it first.
Wash it.
Yeah, check it for grubs. I'm gonna have to. Joe, a birdman, you're smarter than me. Could you please inspect our meat for dinner?
No
With your
porcupines
monocle.
ate meat.
Yeah, well, this became all of a sudden, a lot more complicated. And he hasn't even
was
told me
just-
the quality yet.
I was just going to go pop by the
Ticket?
candy store on the way out.
Yes.
Are you going to inspect the quality of meat?
I would say so because I was googling if
Are you going to
if there is
inspect
fish
Carmen's
that
meat?
if there is fish that do not release eggs. So it's gruppies, mollies, and swordtails do not release eggs externally, but instead give birth to live young. Yes, so there is So I
Sharks
was
sometimes
curious.
do.
So now on
Yes,
to
sharks do too.
history. Fish sticks.
Hey, I am a know-it-all, so technically this does fit. Toucans. This is just random shit that Toucan is throwing out randomly and nobody's interested in. Like, what the fuck?
Notepad.
Toucan, get your nose out of that seography book and come over here and tell me if this meat is fit to eat. We
Seography.
need you.
Roll me a noggin
Yes.
check for it, Took. I want to have at least a 6.
Doing great.
Okay, I can do that. And it's called viviparous. Viviparous fish are ones that retain the eggs inside the woman's body. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
See,
Noggin
see,
check. D10. That is an 8. Plus 1, so
So-
that's a 9.
It's perfect. You'll know that if you eat this raw, it will be poisonous as all fuck.
Hey,
Well,
took it.
so
Do you
How's
think
this
if
I
there's
could look at that
barbecue?
and due to my extensive knowledge with not just obviously fish breeding patterns, but with that meat, I will say that if you ingest that, Miss Gertrude, you will be in some very bad pain. Lots and lots of pain. I would not suggest it.
Well, is it edible? Is there a way I could eat it?
I'm just saying you can. You can eat anything, Miss Gertrude.
you can eat anything
Even
once.
inedible stuff, but I'm just saying
Preparation.
what it does to your body varies. So this I would not ingest. Just like you wouldn't ingest a pencil, dare say, or things like that. Yeah, I would not suggest a poo-covered mini nuke. Don't ask me how I know that.
So yeah, the meat from the octopus is highly poisonous, and eating it is very much not advised.
Can I cook it?
You can try, but that'll be something you can do on the train.
Okay.
So,
then
I've
then
gotta
I'm gonna
ask.
cut off one of the big tentacles and take the whole tentacle with me.
Okay, so you cut off a tentacle. That is a 5 SP.
So I've got to ask, what makes the what
Well,
make what
guys,
I know
all grab a hold.
on a 9? What makes it poisonous? Because like calamari is delicious. If you
I would say yes, you would, and it's because of the type of octopus it is.
Oh, it's like a blue ring.
because of the blisters. Is it covered in blisters?
Oh, is it like an oversized blue ring octopus? Because some octopus are toxic. They are venomous.
Yeah. So in the Otto character sheet, there is poisonous coating. Yeah, when an enemy bites you, you inflict poison 2 for d4 turns. So you're lucky none of you got bit Otto in the last episode because you would have been poisoned.
Question: if I wash this tentacle, will that wash the poison off?
No.
No, the poison's an
Inside.
internal bit.
Oh my goodness, a blue ring octopus.
Yeah.
They bite. They legit bite
Yeah.
with their
Oh, I think,
beak.
Yeah.
They're one of the more toxic things in existence, I think.
They're tiny though. They're itty
Yeah,
bitty.
that's
Like a little
why.
spider. They're
This is a
tiny.
mutant one.
I know, but I mean, like,
maybe
I'm just
cooking
surprised
it
that's
later. But yeah.
So yeah, this adds to another things in my search history. Where do fish fuck? How do fish fuck?
Where can I find fish to fuck?
Where can I find fish to fuck?
Fish fingers?
When you miss
Fish finger
questions,
ring?
And then,
Don't let
and
anyone
then
see
you
your
find
history,
the hole
Christ.
of the full
Like, oh my god, title 42. What is this mean? No, 34. Yeah, what? Title 44. What is this going for? Rule 34. Rule 30. See, it tells you that I don't do that because I don't even know the fucking name.
Anyway,
Uh-huh, sure.
Oh, well.
Shut up.
who wants what else to do next?
Loot.
Right, I'd quite like to swing by that sweetie shop and refill my cup and perhaps heal up a little bit.
Okay, so roll me a noggin check to see if you can find the good sweeties.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And there'll be like a 5 again.
I'm gonna spend some grit on that one.
I'll say because you're spending grit, I'll say you can get one thing worth of sweets from it. Like
Okay.
one refill.
So, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how much grit I need to spend. 3, right?
For this, I'd say only 2.
Okay.
I'm not too worried because it's not against anything. It's just like a kind of an off-the-cuff roll.
Okay.
Flower or Took, or I should say Manny or Took. What are you doing? What do you want to do before you leave?
Root. Loot.
I will let you go first, Flower.
There you go.
Right, Flower, you want to loot? What are you looting?
I want the singing fish.
Okay, so yeah, the singing fish is a default bonk and it's a 3 SP.
Okay. What does it do?
I'll also
Does it have
say that you can use it as a distraction, as it will sing and make a shit ton of noise. Maybe for 2 rounds worth. There you go.
But then I'd have to leave it behind. I'd have to leave it behind.
Yeah, once it's been... If you've thrown it as a distraction, then yeah, it'll get destroyed. Or you can hold it and use it as a distraction, and basically the enemy will attack you.
Oh, what's that film called when he has the radio and holds it up? I'm not going to name it. Nobody name it. It's just everyone knows what the film I'm thinking.
Which one? There's plenty of them. But yeah, basically
Yeah,
that. But it's a singing fish. Everyone
Yeah.
finds it so fucking annoying they would want to just kill you for it. Yeah.
So he picks that up, but unfortunately he looks at the trowel and leaves it to the side. I'm sorry, but I can't take you with me. You're too heavy. And picks up the fish and heads towards the train with a tear in his eye. It's too
Took, what are
heavy.
you going to do?
What am I gonna do? I'm thinking, because I didn't get one before, I want a sweater.
Oh, you did?
I will say that...
Is there a chance I could find something to make a sweater?
Well,
understand
I
if you
will
don't
say
want
as
me to
you
find
walk out of the aquarium, roll me a noggin check, and you know what? I'll want a 6.
You want a 6. All right, you got it.
Yeah.
Noggin check. All right. That's a 6.
That is 6. Yeah, don't forget you also have the beaver skin as well, because you guys skin
Oh my
the
God.
beavers.
Perfect.
So-
Can I?
Yes.
Well, no, actually, I don't even know really what I could use for beaver skin because I want a sweater. So,
I mean,
no,
you can
I
find something
yarn?
to start the... Well, I was going to
Could I?
say, you could go through the gift shop and find a sweater that would fit you. However, if you would like to also roll a noggin for how to tan the skin,
How to knit.
That
Did I
may
let you
be
do that?
well. So okay, actually, you know what? Can I scratch that? And all I ask is that can I
Right.
find a salt to tan the hide? Because you need
yes,
salt
I'd
to
say you
tan.
can use that roll instead to find a salt to start tanning the hide.
Perfect. Okay, that's what I would like to do. Yes, actually, 110%. So, yes. So you want me to roll another noggin on how to tan the hide? Because I use the noggin to find the salt. I found salt. Now I want to
I would say it
tan
would
hide.
be a harder roll for
Understand.
that, and I would like an 8
An 8. Okay. Does
to
anybody
tan.
does anybody have a knife? You see my screw, it's pointy, but not. I need a long blade. I need to flesh the hide.
Almost someone had still got a trowel.
I mean, I have a
I
shaving
need a
razor, but I kind
sharpened
of went back.
knife to. I need something to flesh the hide. You see, there's a lot of flesh along. You know, it's still got. It wasn't a clean skinning. I got to flesh the hide. I need a knife. Does anybody got a knife?
You can borrow my shaving razor.
That is perfect. That is actually perfect because it's a. Yes, actually, might I borrow it, Gertrude?
Fine, but I need it back.
Perfect. I will do it inside the tray. I will need it to stretch it out, so I would, stretch it between, like, handrails on the train when we get on the train.
That's fine, but you gotta help me cook my meat after this.
I will do my best. That sounds like it's going to be a noggin roll. So, all right, so I got to do an 8. Right.
Yeah, to find the suitable
That's
chemicals.
an 8. Oh my gosh. Perfect.
It's a dirty 8, but I'll still count it. You find just enough to tan one of the hides. I think there's another one, isn't there? That's
Cap has
have a
got.
hide.
Would you like me to roll again? Can I see if? Well,
Yeah,
Cap's
roll
not-
again to see if you can get another set.
Okay. So, can I ask, in defense, if I roll this and I fail, you don't ruin Cap's hide because Cap's not here and that's not fair to him.
It won't ruin it, but I would say
I just won't be able to
that
do
unless
it.
something happens, it'll start to smell after maybe like 3 episodes.
Okay. All right.
First-
Another
first step
noggin?
forward.
You want me to
Yeah.
noggin or?
Another noggin.
That's a 9.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go then. You can find enough stuff to tan Cap's hide.
Perfect. Do you want me to just have the stuff to tan it and then not tan it? Or can I actually tan his alongside mine?
Yeah, I'll say you'll be able to start the process when you get back into the train.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's another car, so you could do it in another car kind of thing, so it doesn't stink up the one that you guys are living in. It won't be a quick process,
It usually
but it will
isn't.
be one that will be very rewarding
That's one of those times I
after
wish
the
my wife
next
was
area.
One of the times I wish my wife was still on the podcast because she actually is a taxidermist and knows how to tan hides.
Oh, that's cool.
So she
Everything
actually
I
showed us
learn
in
about
depth.
her just makes her cooler.
Yeah.
She is. She's actually a licensed. No, I say you don't have to be licensed to be a taxidermist, but she went to taxidermy school and actually has a taxidermy school certificate.
Right. And as you lot step back in the train, do you notice anything missing?
The rabbit.
Uh-oh.
No, the rabbit's still there. Oh, God
Oh.
damn it, he's there.
The postman.
Yeah.
No, I thought I deleted the donkey thing, so
You gotta get rid of him. There you go.
there we go.
Oh my god, he's just teleported.
Oh. God damn it, not that annoying donkey again.
Yeah, the donkey has fucked off, basically. It did not stay in the train, it left.
Kind of rat us out.
Didn't even sound like Murphy.
Ugh.
Huh.
Right then.
Well, the doors to the train, they trundle along closed. You get a wave off from the bear as it kind of stands on the platform looking off, at the chaos that's happening with all the water.
Is he just firing that big gun at like random creatures? Fuck off.
No, it was a peaceful. It's probably going in and having a look and whatnot. And you end up trundling off to the new zone. I need to
Oh, who are these delightful creatures? They got their pasta. They're just enjoying a good time.
Does anybody
Is that
else eat
pasta?
bugs?
Or is that tacos? It's some unnamed dish.
That's great, guys. But before we get carried away, Toucan, can you please help me cook my meat?
Oh yeah, go on.
Oh yes,
Get your
yes,
hands on your
absolutely. So I've already, obviously, since we've already
it's great
moved.
that you've seen our new destination throughout the train window, but we must think about our health right now. I am half dead.
Okay, so I did stress that this meat was poisonous. So, would I have a hard roll, Matt, on like rolling to know how to cook this where it's actually not poisonous? Because I know it's poisonous from a
I
nugget
want a
roll.
10.
You found the
God
equivalent of that
damn
one
it.
puffer fish people eat.
I'm just gonna let you know, Cardman.
Hang on.
I will.
hang on,
I
one
will
second.
roll. I will roll. But
No, he wants it. He
I
wants
am
a
not-
10, but
Yeah.
we're both doing this task, so we both roll, and then we can
No.
add up what we get.
No,
Only
that's not how this
Tugan
goes.
is the one that's doing this.
I
because
did.
we're
It
together.
ain't gonna happen that way, Carmen. Because you're asking me to help you with cooking this, so I've got to know how to do this. So technically, it is all me. So,
Yeah.
but also, I'm not gonna burn grit to help with this. Just letting you know ahead of time.
Well, here's the thing. I'll say if you can't get a 10, then you will just not know how to do it to make it not poisonous. And then maybe if you give me 5 seconds afterwards, Cartman, you'll understand why.
Yes. So, but I'm gonna let you know, I'm not doing a catchphrase. I'm not trying really hard for this.
Okay, just roll through them. See what happens.
That's a nat 1. So there's actually a bad thing with nat 1 on Noggin Drex. With see, my drawback
Are
is.
you telling me, Mr. Birdman, that you have just ruined my dinner?
You know what? You know what? You can have your damn knife back. And I throw the knife. You see, I actually lash out. Like, I'm actually very inconsolable when it comes to rolling nat ones for people at home, as they know it all. So, you know what? You can keep your goddamn knife back. And I throw it right at him. Like, I just chunk it. And I'm like,
Screw
I
you,
don't know.
Batman.
I've
I'll
already
have
told you.
first.
I've already told you this fucking meat was fucking poisonous, and you haven't given a goddamn. You know what? I'm done. And I fold my arms and I walk away.
It's fucking raw!
It's raw. It's frozen.
Gertrude just wanted octopus barbecue.
Tugan, because you're throwing the knife at Gertrude, roll me a scrap.
Oh no, screw you. I can get a scurry on that too then.
Oh yeah, you'll get a scurry. But let's
I
have
mean,
a scrap first.
in your defense, Gertrude, like I only have a D6, and that's a 3. So
So,
I'm
Cartman,
sure it's gonna be pretty easy to beat.
there you go. So it comes close to you, but it sticks into a chair.
It's my shaving razor. It's not a knife.
Actually, it wouldn't really stick into a chair because it's a shaving razor, so it's not pointed. It's only got a razor's edge on one side.
Yeah, and you managed to hit it in such a way that the razor's edge sticks into a chair.
Have you seen
Like,
the
I'm
video of the
impressed
girl
at
who
this.
threw an
Like,
you seen a video
Jesus,
of the girl who
did you
threw
see
an axe
that?
and the handle was to the target? Is that
Yeah, it's that. The handle goes straight through it. It's the handle that goes through.
Call that a shaving razor? No, that's a shaving razor.
this is a shaving
So,
razor.
Okay.
so, am I gonna get to eat this octopus meat or not?
No.
It's
I
not
mean-
cooked.
Here's the thing: if you try and eat it now, you're guaranteed poison.
Exactly. I'm not gonna eat it.
Because it's
because
fucking
But-
raw.
If you look
Fucking
outside of the train, you will see the rundown remains of the Fun Urchin Restaurant and Hotel.
Maybe someone in there can help you, Gertrude.
Gertrude
You know?
hungry.
I'm
Gertrude doesn't
actually
think
gonna
well when
fly
she's
up.
hungry.
I'm actually gonna fly up on the sign there and just perch and sulk. Because I didn't know how to cook this.
Okay, so you're going to stand up there and sulk for a while.
Yeah, well, that is, as I said, that is what my character would do if I get a nat 1.
Yeah,
it actually
it
does.
is.
It actually says
Yeah.
I sulk. I actually get pretty agitated and I'm not having a good time because I didn't know something.
And with that, we will see the famous and most friendliest voice of all of this campaign. Oh, hello there. It's Post-Person Peter. And guess what? I rolled a 4 out of the 4 players, and that's you, Toucan. So
I was about to actually volunteer. I was actually about to ask if I could do this. Bird antidepressants. You see, in our day and age, it's really hard being a bird. You think you know things, and at the end of the day, you really don't. So they have birds, berries, begging birds, antidepressants. So today, it makes you feel more feathery and more active than ever before, even when you have a really, really bad time. And for some reason, you know food is poisonous, and you still can't fucking figure out how to cook it. So you feel bad, avian antidepressants.
Ha.
It ain't easy being bird.
It ain't easy being toucan-y.
Okay,
BA,
what
bird
exactly do
antidepressants
you
when
want
you
for the
can't
bird
get
antidepressant
passions.
pills?
Whiskey.
Oh my god. If it's just like literally a Donkey Nuts Tennessee whiskey with like avian antidepressants labels sticked on.
It's just a little capsule.
That would be.
Whiskey. You just
I'm
pop it
actually,
down.
Matt. Can I actually do that? Can that actually be? It's just Donkey Nuts, and I've like thrown an avian antidepressant label on it. Please. I understand if you
What
don't.
the fuck is Donkey Nuts?
That's
It's
the
the,
other
whiskey.
advertisement I did. It's the bottle I couldn't carry. If you remember.
little
Yes.
It's Donkey
Little
Nuts
shot.
Tennessee whiskey. It's literally just like I took that. I have found another one. I just stuck avian antidepressants on it.
So once you fly up there, yeah, you can find a Donkey Nuts bottle.
It's quaffing it.
That was a
For every
D6 of
cloaca.
health, minus D4 grit, a bonk of a D10, and an SP of 6.
SP of 6. Okay. I do actually have the SPE.
So you can drink that, and it will still be a bonk of 10. And if you break it, I will say every time you use that as a weapon, there's a 50-50 chance it will break, and then it will become the broken bowl.
I will actually say, because of the situation I'm in, I would expect Toucan to just down the whole fucking bottle. Whatever. I know. Now, obviously, if we want to do the same as before, you want me to roll how much is actually in the bottle at percentage-wise of a D100?
I think we only did that to try and get it to be able to be pick upable, didn't we?
Yeah, but you
did
made it.
anyway.
I mean, you made it a D6 with like 6% in it, like a spit. So, do you want the SP to change if it's
No,
like
the
a full bottle?
How much SP do you have left?
I've got like, hold on, give me 1 second. I have got 6 SP left, so I could have what I had before. I don't think I'd carry it though. I mean, I'm in a depressive state. Whatever's in there, I would say as Toucan would probably just down the whole fucking bottle. You know,
Alright, so give
Whatever's
me
in there.
I'll be generous and say a D10 of health. But it will then also be a D10 minus grit.
how much was the grit minus the grit?
So a 10 and a 10.
So you only roll 2 D10s. So the first one will be my
Yes.
health. The second one will be my grit.
Yes. Negative grit.
Okay, so I had 5 grit, so that's all my grit, but I have 10 health back. But
Wait,
I only need
all your grit is gone.
I had only 5 grit.
Oh, okay. This then brings in a new system of rule, and I need to find out where it is, because if you
Wait.
run out of grit,
When does our grit reset?
yeah, you need to find like things to reset
Okay.
it with,
So-
fill it up.
Can I?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's why I, been focusing on food, because if I go
but
below
actually-
half,
Yeah.
I have problems.
So I want to ask this, Matt, and I understand if you don't want to use it,
Uh-huh.
But because it doesn't matter if I use the -2, but because I got a -1, I got a 1 on my noggin, it's a -2 to your next roll to regain pool. But it doesn't matter either for health or grit. Do you want me, just in case, just to be fair, do you want it to be the next roll? Like, not this roll, but the next roll I get a -2? Because if I get a -2 to grit, I'm still lose all my grit. If I get a -2 to health, I still get all my health. Do you know what I mean?
I would say you can get all your health and stuff.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so if your grit drops to 0, you're exhausted and can't use any powers that cost grit, and all of your rolls are made at a -1 penalty. So you aren't dead. You're just fucking exhausted. Everything is -1.
But I would say, can I say, like, exhausted? Can I be just drunk? Because I just downed whiskey to lose my grit. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I'd say you could be blackout drunk, so you're kind of passed out.
Oh, yeah, like, I won't even remember what fucking happens the next episode when this all wears off. Oh, that'd be awesome. Okay, yeah. Can we do that?
Okay, so that will put you out of action for the rest of this episode.
What? No. I'm not gonna pass out.
For the rest
I'm
of
gonna
the-
do shit. I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna fucking know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Oh, that kind of drunk.
yeah.
Yeah,
good.
I'm like, I'm blackout drunk, but I'm still gonna be conscious, just blackout drunk.
out.
So like,
The blackout's
next episode,
incoming.
I'm gonna come to and be like, what the fuck happened last episode? You know,
Yeah, why not?
that makes more sense since
Okay.
I just drank fucking whiskey and then got exhausted.
So Toucan's now absolutely shit-faced on top of this sign. What are the rest
You
of
know
you
what? Fuck your octopus meat. You don't even know. You don't even know. Don't even know how to cook it. Fuck you
Gertrude's
guys.
going to totally ignore this drunken ramble and just carry your meat into the restaurant.
Anyone else doing anything?
Me.
What are you doing?
I don't mind going last though.
No, go on.
I know what Manny would do. He'd find
What's he
his
do?
way up to basically try his way up to the roof.
Ooh.
Basically,
What
Anything
counts
you
for
can do.
climbing?
Scurry, I'd assume.
Scurry. Yeah, give me a scurry and I want a 5. If you can't get up, if you get up nat 1, you fall off your ass and take a d6 of
Okay.
damage.
okay. +1, that's a 4. Bar
Yeah.
spend grit. He wants to get up there to be there for his friend.
Okay. You shimmy up the tree and kind of jump onto the roof, and yeah, you're there with Toucan.
Yep. He sees the state of what Toucan doesn't say a thing, puts a hand on his shoulder, taps it a couple of times, takes off his jumper, puts it to Toucan's side, pats him on the side again, and goes back down. Basically giving him his jumper.
You know what? You're alright. You're alright, skunk guy. You're cool. You're okay.
Roll me a d100. If it's over 50, this thing stinks of shit.
The hell? The toucan
got off a
stinks of
skunk.
shit? What the fuck?
The
Really?
sweater. The sweat, because it's come off a skunk. Right, okay.
He's trying
so
to do
it's
a nice thing
27.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but you are a skunk. Okay, yeah,
He's
so
a nice
it,
guy.
it doesn't smell bad.
Schneid
There you go. There's your sweater.
I appreciate it.
It's a bit baggy and it doesn't quite fit, but you can wear it for this next little while.
But it's like green with like colourful flowers on it.
Oh, hippie sweater.
Yeah.
Claris is gonna kind of grumble and I don't know. You know the side to side like huffy walk a badger would do that into the restaurant before peering out of the windows just to see if there's anything out. Because this seems fucking too good to be true.
Well, hold the phone there, because there are 2 critters standing outside the door, kind of looking at you, looking at what's going on up on the roof, looking back down at you two, and just, like, a little bit confused, a little bit kind of like worried, not too sure what to do. Yeah, there's a black, there's an absolute shit-faced toucan and a skunk on top of the roof, and you two are just down here looking slightly more pissed off.
Damn it, we don't have the charismatic one with us today. Oh, shit.
Speak for yourself. I'm fucking charismatic as hell.
Although I should say my vibe is a D8.
I've got what the kids say, Riz. Lots of Riz.
Elris.
Roll me a vibe roll. If it's under 5, you throw up everywhere.
How's that a vibe roll? We're gonna ask. That's more like
Because it's social competence.
You'd be killing the vibe.
That's a 6.
You managed to hold your composure.
He swallows it down.
Yeah. Yeah, just like a little burp, like, you know what? I've got the Riz. Just so you.
Manny just rubs his back.
Man, if you've never seen a toucan go green before, but you're pretty certain this one has gone green for some time.
I think he just puts his arm around him, just to hold him.
So yeah, if either of the two of you down there are going to do anything with the two creatures
Yeah.
standing
How's
in
it,
the
hooker?
doorway.
I want my octopus cooked in the restaurant.
You two there, could you happen to help us out with a culinary issue? This moron wants a snack cooked up, and I wouldn't mind ordering some food if this place is active.
Hey there, handsome. You want to come in and get some food? You say you got some... What's that? Octopus?
You want some
got that
marble
octopus.
reds? I'll take the points for that. That's okay. You want some cigarettes? Take some.
Want some puss?
Got plenty of it around here. But yeah.
Hey there, sugar, you want a fag?
Yeah.
I'll take
You
the points.
like, you like
I'll take the 3 points of damage for myself because I did say it.
Cool, well played. Actually, Toucan, do you want to play the other one of these critters? I'm happy to go off with you.
Oh.
If you want to be a voice, it's quite funny.
He definitely doesn't know any of the information they'd know, though.
He doesn't need to.
Oh, fair enough.
Took?
So she's another cigarette smoker, or
Yeah, there's two of them. So basically, one of them knows the information, the other one doesn't.
yeah, Toots, let's do this. You tell him, Toots.
No, we can play
Alright,
this as an
Marge.
authentic American restaurant.
You should get something for that.
Okay, let's roll with this. So, you said the first one's called Marge, right? So Gertie's gonna
One's Jeanette and one's Marge.
I'm Marge. Why the fuck you forget my name?
One
God.
is Jeanette and she's Marge.
It's alright, Marge. They don't know.
Ah, fuck, I'm out of the other
Okay.
smoking my cigarettes.
So Gertie's gonna walk in and be like, hey, yeah, so can I get my octopus cooked? It's kind of poisonous while it's not cooked. Says that silly
Oh,
bird
you
on the
want
roof.
your tentacle cooked, huh?
I'm pretty
Sorry,
sure
that
that's a
cost-
sexual thing.
That costs more, honey. You gotta come back after hours.
If your tentacles burning, seek medical treatment.
Loaded with
That's
STDs.
just taped on the wall.
What the, Jeanette will turn to you and go, "Kitchen's closed, darling.
Fine, I'm gonna cook it
Cook's
myself.
gone missing. And the
I don't
food's
care about
gone
the cook.
rampant."
I don't care about the cook. I'll cook it myself. Show me where the fire is.
I'll show you cooked sausage, honey. Lots of cooked sausage.
Yeah, I bet you like that.
I'm pretty sure he's into that hentai.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of it. Let me tell you, all that cartoon porn. Them drawn sausages. Oh, it's better to see the real thing, honey, let me tell you.
Remember when we found out a whole bunch of that in the dumpster out back?
Yeah, I saw you
Weirdly
pocket it,
sticky.
you sleazy bitch.
Ah, just 'cause I beat you to it.
Yeah, I'm a little upset about it. I wish I had some.
This is taking a very interesting turn.
Right then, ladies, pardon me,
You got
but
a new podcast?
Yeah, God.
I'm
Me and Matt. Me and Matt with the Margin Jeanette. This is Margin Jeanette.
Just coughing up along.
But no, seriously, I mean, Gertrude's just gonna literally just walk past them and go to the kitchen. I don't know if they've even noticed me do that because they're talking about the hentai stuff.
Oh, we're more attentive than you think, honey. Just like I found Jeanette's third mole under her nipple. She didn't even know it was there. I saw it.
I told you not to tell anyone about that.
Shit, you're showing everybody on the street anyway for pennies on the dollar, you whore.
At least I got a job.
Yeah, you make it next to nothing. God.
And you'll notice these are cockroaches, by the way.
Gertrude's just gonna shiver and walk herself to the kitchen.
Some pretty
so she can finally eat
amazing
the hot
cockroaches, I'll have you know.
Eaten my fair share of cockroaches in my time, but you ladies, do you happen to have any alternative food?
I'll have you know that some reason my headphones unplugged when I said some pretty sexy cockroaches. I don't know what the fuck was said.
Larry, you're any kind of okay.
No,
Yeah, I'm
you're
right.
bad.
So, whilst these two are talking outside, you can generally walk in and they won't have any idea what's going on.
Great.
Is Toucan and Manny staying outside on the roof?
Yes. You know what? You're okay, skunk. You're all right.
Don't worry, let it all out, mate. Just let it all out.
I can do that. There you go. Right. So you should now be on 2 different pages.
Yeah, I'm inside the restaurant.
Oh, right, yep.
Yep. And Toucan, Manny, you're outside still, yeah? Good.
Now, if you want me to
Split
be
pie,
like
to be
a
honest.
voice,
Split
you
pie.
may want to put to the inside of the restaurant for me.
Oh no, they're still standing outside talking about
Just leave me
hentai.
outside, yeah.
Okay.
It's fine, yeah.
So, because we're inside, I'm gonna mute you two.
Oh, you
have
don't get to
no
know.
idea. Server deafen. There we go, and server deafen. And I don't think they can hear us now. Toucan, Flower.
Oh, okay.
You two are inside, and there are 2 more cockroaches in there.
Well, again, Gertrude's just holding her meat, and figuratively, just
So
Metaphorical meat.
you will hear, "Hello there. Welcome to the Fun Urchin Diner. How may we serve you today?" That's 2 of
Okay.
them speaking in unison because I can't be asked to do 2 different voices, and the other one will just go, "You know the kitchen's still not open since Frank disappeared, right?"
oh, you're talking about that bloody cook again. I don't care about this cook. I just want my meat cooked. Can you cook my meat for me?
That's
mean,
what you
it-
need a cook for, generally speaking.
You can go into the kitchen if you want, but I warn you, it's gone a bit crazy in there since Frank left.
Fine. Well, I'm gonna go cook my meat and go into the kitchen.
Yeah, but that would be perfectly well if you would do such a thing. We could very much helpfully have you do that. Yes. Over you go. Meanwhile, whilst we're outside, that means deafen you two. What's happening? What's happening outside, you two?
You're doing all right. You're doing real good.
Hey, mate, we'll get you there.
Oh,
Let it out.
you're pretty good, Skunk. I'll give you that. You're a good friend. Not like that fucking porcupine.
Never mind Gertrude at the moment. It's just me and you, buddy. It's me and you.
So, is there anything else you want to do whilst you're having this heart-to-heart?
I would say Toucan, like, actually, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say he says anything. Actually, I think this is all it is, just like a heart-to-heart. But, like, I'm drunk as fuck. I'm not even gonna know what the hell's going on, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, go for it then. Give me a heart-to-heart between the two of you.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, he'll just sit there and just mainly more just to be, even if it's just another conversation, it's just more just the support, letting Toucan know he's not on his own.
Go on, act it out
Friends
then.
have to be there for each other. Oh, fuck.
You can't just say that he said something.
Yeah, act it out, buddy.
You never had one of those moments where you just sat there with a friend and you don't really say anything. It's more like the what's the word? Like the support of just being another person being around.
Yeah. This is an audio podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to actually.
Yeah.
You know what? What I really need is someone just be there for me. That's what I want. I want it really bad. Can you do that for me, Skunk? Can you do that for me?
Of course, my friend. That's why I'm sat here now. You're not being on your own.
And as you're saying this, you notice that the sun is going down. It's getting darker. Yeah, there's a beautiful sunset. Maybe Janet and Ma are just striking up a conversation, or maybe a tune. You know, maybe playing a squeeze box and a harmonica.
Pukes all over.
Yeah,
You know, I didn't puke yet. I haven't puked at all. I passed the vibe check.
roll me another one.
Your catchphrase.
That's a 6.
Oh, okay, you managed to hold it back. There'll be one final vomit check coming up later, and you won't know when.
I find this very insulting. I feel like I've done 2 vibe checks and I don't need to have another.
And I'm
Hey,
keeping
but-
to my character.
We'll see. Anyway, I need to now. Fucking hate splitting the party, you bastards.
Fuck you.
So, we are
Oh.
back. Yep. You two have gone into the kitchen, where you see on top of the oven a living sentient burger.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. Oh.
Yes, no, you should both be back by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Gertrude's just sort of standing there, holding her big sort of octopus tentacle, saying, looking at this burger and being like, thinking, can I eat you?
I mean, he is a very delicious looking burger. It looks a little bit kind of unawares. It looks a bit kind of out of it. But, I mean, yeah, what do you want to do?
I say we go at the same time. Gertrude, both get a snack.
Gertrude is going to sneak up behind the burger.
Kalaris will do his best to do the same thing.
I mean, you won't be able to sneak up on this thing because it will just kind of see you as you come into the kitchen. Yeah, the door makes a squeaky noise, but it just doesn't kind of do anything. It's just kind of like unaware of, not really unaware. It just doesn't care almost. Yeah, it looks a bit sick.
Oh. I don't want to get food poisoning.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same. And that's a D6 he just rolled. I don't know why that.
I have a feeling I know why that. Yeah, you bastard.
Gertrude is all of a sudden becoming very cautious of this very weird
Yeah,
burger.
Kalaris doesn't know nothing though, so I think Colaris is gonna take what he knows of glyphs and decide to try and bite the burger to eat it.
Okay, roll me a scurry check. We'll get into initiative.
I can see the GM layer, Colaris can't.
Yep, roll me the. Roll me. It's not Colaris' scheduled. Roll me. Actually, yeah, Colaris as well.
Yeah.
Roll me scurry, both of you.
Let me just double check something.
Carbon, roll me a scurry.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Just double checking my die. Yeah, I got a 7.
You have a 7.
And this is for initiative, yeah?
Yep,
Okay.
you're
I mean,
2 people down.
You started.
I know, that's a 5 for me, and I can see why that's a problem. I also have no grit, so I can't double attack. I was...
Should have just bomb rushed into there without the other players, but you know, that's your own fault.
Hey, I was trying to get food, man. I wanted to get my
We
grit
will,
back up.
however, you cannot say what's happening in here to the other 2.
Okay, I will not.
However,
Perfect.
we will have to end this episode here before we commence our next bit of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to this episode, with episode 13, Act 1 of Area 3. If you've been enjoying the episode so far, leave us a review, leave us a star or whatever the hell it is, and just generally, let us know. You can find us on Bsky and still on Twitter at the moment, at A Pint of Cthulhu. And does anyone else have anything to say before we shut the episode down?
I just have you know, I just love being on this podcast. Just love
You
it.
need to puke.
Ah, thanks, buddy.
Well,
Charming.
that's it for this episode. Thank you very much, and goodbye.